Hello, hi out there. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yes, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday to you all out there. Thanks for joining and taking this time to join me and do some self-care for yourself. So it's really important to find time. We all have the same amount of time in the day, but it's a matter of priority. So I'm glad you're prioritizing your health and joining me today. So it's going to be a well-rounded flow, good for your whole body. So we'll get started, sitting up nice and tall. Let's just go ahead and stretch out. Take one arm out in front of you and stretch here. Oh yeah, and please say hello in the comments so I know who's out there with me. Hi, Suresh. Glad you could make it. And then other side. You're going to I'll take my right arm up, and I'm just going to tap myself on the back. And you're just going to take your elbow behind your head, and then just press back to open up the shoulders. It's probably early for this, so if it doesn't reach, it's okay. But if you're able to take a full bind here, go for it. If not, you can use a belt like this. Hi, Tracy and Rosita. Welcome. A few breaths here, opening up in the shoulders, rotator cuffs, and release. And then other side, so you'll take your left hand. Abigail, hi. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back with the left hand. Elbow behind your head as much as you can. Press back into your elbow. And Alice, there you are. Hi, welcome. And if you're able to, you can connect back here. If you need a strap, you can grab a strap here or a belt or a towel and just do something like this. Take a few breaths here. And release. All right, we're gonna go ahead and roll the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Scoop your shoulders forward, up, back and down. One more time. Scooping your shoulders forward, up, back and down. And then I'm gonna just grab onto the front of my ankle here. Lift and lengthen up through the crown of my head. And I'm just gonna drop my ear to the shoulder. Hi, Lily. So ear to the shoulder and try to feel that nice stretch on the side of your neck. And if you feel comfortable, you can nod your head forward and back over the shoulder. So it's just trying different things in your body. I'm just holding onto the front shin. So if you prefer to walk your hand out, which is what we normally do, you can do that one. And there's another way to take this hand behind you, and then you'll feel the front stretch more. So try all of them, see which one works better for you. and release. And then we'll do the other side. So lengthen up through the crown of your head, and you're going to take your ear to the opposite shoulder. And when you're ready, just start to nod your head forward and back, releasing tension and tightness. Working all day. Or maybe take your opposite hand behind you. All right, and release. Lift and lengthen. Let's take a twist here. And other side. All right, and go ahead and close our eyes. Any comfortable seated position, just connecting to our breath for a minute here. Just letting go of your day. Inhale, swell your belly. Let it expand, and then exhale, let it relax. Inhale, nice full breath. Exhale completely. So if you like, you can put your hand actually on your chest and your belly so you can feel your breathing if it's filling up from the bottom up. Nice full breath, like an ocean wave. You want to feel the belly rising first. Belly, ribs, and then chest on the inhale, and then exhale, slowly falling down. Let's do 3 more deep breaths like that. Inhale, nice deep breath, belly, ribs, chest rise on the inhale, fall on the exhale. And last time, nice full breath in, belly, ribs, chest. Hold your breath at the top. Let's just do 10 slow seconds, resetting our cortisol levels. And open the mouth, blow it out. And we'll bring our hands in front of our hearts and drop our gaze. And let's take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. And we'll seal that in with 3 ohms, inhaling deeply. All right, let's come into a child's pose. So we'll take our knees wide, forehead on the floor. And then we'll walk our hand over to the left. You want to bring your left forearm down, right fingers tented up, and then Bring your head down and isometrically drag your fingers back towards the right hip. And then other side. I like to bring my right forearm down, left fingertips, and isometrically drag the fingers back towards the left hip. And spread our fingers wide. And drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck the tailbone under. Drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck the tailbone under. So, and then you can take your fingers and turn them in towards the knee. Stretch the carpal tunnel muscles. If it's too much of a stretch, go ahead and walk it closer to your knees. Drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round your back. Is anybody's core tight and sore from our glute and core class on Tuesday? Mine is. So exhale, you can stick your tongue out. One more time. And release. Okay, let's take your right arm up and make a fist in circles. You're gonna thread the needle, the right palm comes up and right under the underarm here. Bring your head to the floor. And then you can just isometrically drag the right arm back toward the back. And you can stay here. Or you can reach the arm up, that's fine. Rosita's still sore from Tuesday, yay! I'm not the only one. I rolled out of bed the next day and I was like, ouch, what did I do? Okay, that's what we want. That's when we did it right. It's working. Left arm up. And exhale, other side. And then isometrically dragging the arm back. Maybe reach the arm up if you like. And release. All right. Let's go ahead and lay on our bellies. We're going to bring our hands by our chest here. Point the feet into the floor. Hi, Teresa. And then you're going to come on up and lift your arms off the floor. Just squeezing your shoulder blades together, widening the collarbones and strengthening your posture muscles. Squeeze in, 3, 2, and 1, and release. And then you're going to reach your arms forward. So palms are facing each other. Feet are, tops of the feet are on the floor. The head is lifted, but looking between your elbows. And you're going to take your right arm, left leg, and then the left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. So we'll just do this. If it's hard for you, then you need to do this more. It's good for your posture. If it's easy for you, you can do this a little faster, like swimmers. 10, 9, 8. Really feel those erectors on your back firing and the core and your balance. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release it down. Forehead down. And then come up for Sphinx Pose here, forearms, just like this, stretching out your belly, or you can take a full Cobra if you're ready for that. Come on up. Roll your shoulders back. And you're going to turn and look over your left shoulder, little spinal twist, and over the right shoulder. All right. And curl the toes, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet. Shake your head yes and no. So feet are hip width distance. You're going to shift the heels to the left. Little side body stretch. Heel toe to the left. So notice my shape is still downward dog. My ears are between the arms. If you can, keep them that way. Switch to the other side. And back to center. Feet together, right leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Bend it, bring it forward between your hands. Left leg steps forward. And circle the arms, come all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Okay, we're going to open up the shoulders with a pranic bath, which is good to tone up all the upper body joints. So it's like this. You're going to take your palms up and you're going to put it to the top of your head, fingertips there, and then you're going to twist. You're going to spin your wrists so the fingertips are facing up, and you're going to fire up like a rocket, and then exhale, hands to the side. So again, you're going to take your palms up, and you're just going to bring it behind you, flip your wrists, and now the palms are facing outward. Shoot up like a rocket, and then exhale, hands out to the side. Inhale, flip it up, and out. Up and out, and then feel the shoulders, the wrists, the elbows. It's really good warm up for that. So try to keep your body, your core nice and tight here, even when you're doing this. 2 more, just like that. Okay. And now you're going to clasp your hands behind you, lift your chest, straighten the arms if you can, and you're just going to come forward fold, arms over your head. You can turn the gaze to your left, turn the gaze to the right. And fingertips in front of you on the floor. Let's bend the left knee and turn to the right. So if you need a modification, you can just have your hand on your low back and turn the torso to the right. And then other side, bend the right knee and turn to the left. And release. All right, now we'll take the right leg back, left leg back, lower to your belly, point your toes. Come up for Cobra. And downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Let's bring it forward. Right leg steps forward. And circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Circle the arms. Exhale, folds. Lift and lengthen. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Left leg back, right leg back. Lower to your belly. Find a cobra. And downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Bring it forward. Left leg steps forward. Circle the arm up. And exhale, let's just dive it down. Right leg back. Left leg back. Lower to Chaturanga or your belly. Cobra or up dog. And downward facing dog. One more side. Let's do the left leg up. Bring it forward. Right leg steps forward. Circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Circle, coming down. Last time on the left side. Step the left leg back. The right leg back. Lower to your belly. Point your toes. Find a cobra. Roll your shoulders back. And downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Let's bring it forward. Come on up for high lunge. Inhale up. Hi, Fernanda. Welcome. All right, you're going to stay here. And then from this position, you're going to bring your arms in front of you. You can do a sphere. Okay, super straight posture. And then if you can balance, you're going to slowly turn your torso to the right. So just turn it, and you can pause and hold here for a few seconds, or if you like to move, we're going to move dynamically. Here we go. To the right and balance for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then we're going to open the arms. Slowly bring your left hand down. Easy twist. Lift those hips up a little bit. And then we're going to step it back. We're going to come to our knees. Those of you that are stronger, do the full push-ups. Otherwise, we're going to do 3, building Chaturanga strength here. Roll the elbows behind you. So you have Chaturanga arms, so the elbows go right behind you. Tricep push-up. 3, 2, flat as a board. And 1, and then let's find a cobra. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Bring it forward. Come on up for high lunge. Crescent pose. Square your hips. Square your hips so their left hip comes back a little bit. Yep. So root down through your feet. And then you're going to bring a sphere here, fingers touching, engaging your core, your glutes, and your obliques. You're going to hold it. You can hold it here for a few seconds, or you can work and come back and forth with balance and control. Nice and slow for 6 times. 6, 5. Feel those glutes working. 4, your core, your hamstrings. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to hold it here. Open the arms and slowly drop your right hand and twist. All right, step it back. Drop to your knees. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and Cobra. And downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. You're going to bend it and stack it. Lift your knee up as high as you can. Point your toe. Look under the left underarm and feel your right hip flexor stretching. Then you bring it forward. Spin the back heel down for warrior 1. And then come on up. Warrior 1. Left elbow over right eagle arms. Lift your elbows and take the hands away from the face. And then you're going to clasp your hands behind you. Lift your chest, straighten the arms. Come forward, humble warrior, resting on the inner thigh. And release. Let's go ahead and switch your legs. You can jump switch or just switch your legs. Warrior 1, back heel, heel to heel alignment. Your hips are squared forward. If you're not sure if they're squared forward or not, you can take your hands to your hips and then bring your elbows forward and then see if you can see your elbows peripherally. If you can't, see if I'm like this, I can't see my right elbow. If I'm like this, I can't see my left elbow. So you should be able to see both of your elbows and you know you're good. So inhale up. Eagle arms, take your right elbow over the left. If you can, the palms are facing, are clasped together. If that doesn't work, you can do the backs of your hands together. And if that also doesn't work, you can just hug yourself with your right elbow over the left. And release. Open up your chest. Drop your hands. Bring your opposite pinky at the bottom this time. It's going to feel weird. It's okay. Straighten the arms. Lift your chest. Pull your left hip back as we fold over and rest on the inner thigh. Arms come up overhead. Good. And then hands to the floor, quarter turn to the right for Prasarita. So let me just turn sideways. Other way. So spin the inner thighs back and you're going to fold forward. All right, lift and lengthen, nice flat back. Interlace your fingers and you're going to send your hips back as you go side to side here. Side to side, feeling the inner adductor stretch. So I'll show you the side view, just looks like this. So notice my back is flat. So you want to keep your back flat. Hips go back, just like that. And if you're more flexible, you know who you are, you will straighten the bottom leg. So listen to your body, don't overstretch. But if you're able to straighten the leg, that's step 1. The next step is you want to get this heel down step 2. And step 3, you press the knee out and maybe take a backward spine. Otherwise, you're still standing up and doing it the other way that we did. And we come down to the other side, pressing the knee out. If you're able to, maybe taking a backward spine. And come up. Quarter turn to the right. Let's windmill the arms out for warrior 2. So inhale, shrug your shoulders. Exhale, fold. Coming down for warrior 2. The knee is over the ankle, tracking the second toe. See if you can bend a little deeper in that front knee so you can reverse the warrior. Or maybe taking your hand behind you if you're more flexible. And then you're going to bring your elbow to the thigh here for a side angle. Put your weight here on the thigh, and you can use that weight to turn the whole torso up toward the sky. And you can stay here or drop your hand to a block or the floor. If you're able to, you can bend and straighten the front leg. Turn on the hamstrings a little more. And take your left hand behind you, roll your shoulder back. And this is your half bind. And if you're able to do a full bind, go for it. And release. Slowly come on up. You're gonna turn your right foot in, left foot out. Other side. Shrug. And then reach out. So bend a little deeper in the front knee and reverse the warrior. Elbow to the thigh. Turn the chest up. And drop your hand to the floor if you can. You're going to bend and straighten. So take your hand behind you, roll your shoulder back. And you can take a full bind if you're ready for that. And slowly come on up. And you're going to bring your feet a little closer together. We're going to sit down, heels in, toes out, little wide, and we're going to drop the right shoulder. Here, I'll show you. We're going to drop the right shoulder forward. My back is flat. Feel a little spinal twist here. And then other side, dropping the left shoulder forward. And release. And then shake it out. And we're going to bring the right leg forward for warrior 1. So if you are tight and you're not able to straighten the leg and bring your hand straight down, then please come to the wall or a table or a sofa like so, and you'll just straighten both legs here. So even if you don't think you need it, just, you can try it. It feels really good to be supported even if you don't need it. And also your form will be a lot better. So fold forward. Or if you're able to come to the floor, that's fine too. So just a little, lift your chest a little. If you just take that right hip back a tiny bit, it'll square your hips a little, and just like an inch, you could feel a big difference in the hamstring stretching. So whether you're at the table or the wall or the floor or 2 blocks, I like to take my hands a little wider and then just kind of bow forward a tiny bit. Doesn't have to be much, and feel softening in your hamstrings. So we pulse. We'll do 10 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you're gonna lift and lengthen, nice flat back. Have your hands just under your knee as you look forward. So your back is nice and flat. You'll take your right hand on your sacrum, so on your low back. You're gonna lift your chest and you're gonna turn the whole torso to the right. So this is your body is in revolved triangle. If you can get the arms to go for the full pose, go for it. Left hand should go to the outer edge of your foot, or grab your ankle and lift the arm up. You can also bring a block on either side of your foot is fine. So Parvrita Trikonasana, and release. So that was not easy, so don't worry if it was hard for you. Take it back. You can come down to your belly. Let's find a Cobra, a downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose, open the mouth, let it out. Feet together, left leg lifts. Bend it and stack it. Look under your right underarm. And feel those left hip flexors stretching. Can you point your toes? Can you lift your knee as high as you can? And bring it forward. Spin the back heel down, or go to the wall for the other side. The wall or a couch, okay? We'll just straighten the front leg and either come forward using the wall or a chair and fold forward. Arms out, little pulses. It's not a big movement, it's only the upper body moving. And you should feel this softening in your hamstrings every time. Let's do 10 more. And pause. You're gonna lift and lengthen, hands right under your knee, super straight spine. Take your left thumb in the left hip, and this makes a difference. If you press it back a little, it straightens your pelvis forward. Oh, hi, May. Good to see you. So taking the left hip back and bring your left hand on your sacrum. And then from here, you're gonna turn the whole torso to the left. So it's better to stay in this position so you have good alignment than try to have a sloppy full pose. But if you can do the full pose, it's sliding the hand down to the outer edge of your foot and lifting the arm up. It's not easy, so you can cheat, by lifting the heel slightly, by grabbing a block or bringing your hand to the inside of your foot instead. So these are little cheating methods to get you into the fuller pose, if that's what you want. Keep drawing the belly in, taking the left hip back. Should feel that outer IT band really stretching. 3 more breaths. Beautiful. And come on down. And then we're going to step it forward to forward fold. And we're going to circle the arms, come all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. And we're going to balance. Haven't really done tree for a while. Just a simple balance is tree. So it's simple on a good day. You should know balance is different every day. So just see where you're at. So your foot can be anywhere along, even right down here. If you're afraid of falling over, please hold on to a wall that's stable. If you can, get it higher and externally rotate that hip. See if you can grow your branches. Oops, I hit the camera. Arms out. And maybe even grab your ankle and lift up. Or maybe grab your big toe and take it out to the side. So you want, or maybe even the bottom of your heel. You want to lengthen the tailbone down as you lift your chest up. And you want to find a drishti that's not moving, something that's not moving. And release. Okay, and other side. So anywhere along, but you don't want to be right on that kneecap. That's not a good place. But other than that, anywhere along there, taking that external rotation there. Notice all the movement in that ankle that's supporting you as it tries to find center and balance. So balance postures are really good at keeping your mind in the present moment, because if you're not focused, you'll fall on your face, right? So grab your toe or your heel. Even put a strap around the arch of your foot here. And release. Draw the other knee in, and you're just going to twist. So it's okay if you don't straighten the leg, because it's quite difficult. If you're able to straighten, you can try to straighten it. And relax. And shake it out. And we're going to come on down. Hand up your knees and let's take your right leg forward. Stretch out the hip flexors. And we bring your hips forward. So you can stay in a static stretch here, stretching those tight hip flexors. You sit all day, so the left side, you're stretching it out. If you like to hold static, you can hold like this. If you like dynamic movement, you can kind of pulse into it. So this is whatever your body feels like, holding static or pulsing. Again, I encourage you to try both in your body to see which one feels better. And release. You can lift the arms up if you like, Anjali Asana. And come on up. You're gonna bring your left hip over the left knee, and you're gonna turn your right palm up, resting it on your thigh, and we're gonna stretch into your side body here. Right at the top of your IT band there on the left side, the hard to reach tensor fascia lata. 3, 2, 1. All right. And let's do the other side. Left leg forward. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Again, try to have your hips squared forward. So just try to bring your right hip forward a bit, the left hip back a little, and see how that feels. And you can try to hold static, see how it feels, and try little pulses. See if the body likes one over the other. Option to lift the arms overhead. And then come on up. Left arm up, pressing the elbow down as you bend sideways. Stretching deep into your side body. And release. All right, you have your padded knees. So I'm going to walk you through Ustrasana. If you don't like that pose, then you're going to do this instead. Let me show you the modification. It's just coming down and doing this instead, bridge pose, okay? Otherwise, if you want to try your camel pose today, padded knees, kneeling down. If you curl the toes under, you have less. You don't have to go far as back, right? So curl the toes under to start, or even put your blocks there so it's even higher. Hands behind you, lift your chest, squeeze your elbows behind you. And then from there, you're going to lean back slightly. See if you can find your heels. Oh, got one, got two. And then maybe you can bring your hips forward again, and maybe you can let your head drop back. And when you're ready, hands on your low back, and your head comes up last. So, see how that felt? And if you're able to do it again, if you prefer a different back bend, you can practice your other back bends. Otherwise, if you want to go a little deeper, you can point your toes. If you want to go not so deep, you can use props like a chair or something back here, so you don't have to go as far back. So I'm going to point my toes this time. It's going to be a little deeper. So I have to reach further down. So hands on your low back and your head comes up last. Okay. And let's go ahead and bring your right leg forward for lizard pose. So the heel is in and the toe is out. And the back knee, you can lift it or keep it low. You can stay here or you can come on down to your forearms. And you can always lift the front toes, dorsiflex, and rock onto the edge of your foot here. And find a stretch. Deep stretch, so try to go to your 60 or 80%. And then bring your left forearm down. You're going to turn to your right. And if you can, you're going to reach back and grab your foot for a nice quad stretch. If you're not able to grab your foot and you want a quad stretch, you can just lay on your belly and turn to that side and grab your foot. And you'll have a less intense quad stretch. So just pull it in, okay? All right. Now we're going to switch. You can rinse it out coming into your favorite Cobra, and we'll do the other side. The left leg comes up and plant it down for a lizard pose. So you can lift the toes and rock onto the edge of your foot. So yesterday we had an unwanted visitor in our house. There was a bird that came in and it crapped on my mat 2 places, and it flew all around, and it flew upstairs and in the office and crapped. And we weren't home because we went on a bike ride, but my daughters were on the cameras and they're screaming, "Oh my God, there's a bird!" So it's funny. But the bird left some crap, so I had to flip my mat over. And now my daughter is scared of birds. Before she thought they were cute, and now she doesn't. And now she said she was scared of coronavirus from the bird. So anyways, here we flip to the other side. Again, if you can't reach back, you can lay on your belly and do that other quad stretch. Pull it back. And release. And we're going to come onto our belly. And let's do that shoulder stretch here. So the left forearm comes down and the right forearm over that. And you're going to palms facing down, and you're going to walk your hands away from each other. And your chin can just either rest on your bicep here, or if you can, hook it over both shoulders and then just let the weight of your head track. Or stretch out those shoulder joints. It should be nice and relaxing. And then you're going to take your left arm out to the side, do a little spiral here. So go ahead and bring your right foot behind you. See if we have time. And smash your left chest in the floor. And you're going to walk your arms, your feet, and your hands away from each other. Try to make like an X with your body. A little nice spiral up your spine. The chin can come down. If it's too uncomfortable, just turn to your left. And release. Other side. Right arm is closer to you this time. Fingers, palms down. Walk your hands away from each other. Palms down. Stretch out the shoulder joints. And we're going to take your right arm out. Do a little spiral. So flip that left leg on top. And if you can, you're going to lift and smash your right chest into the floor. Walk your hands away from each other. Try to bring your feet away from each other as well. And feel this nice spiraling of energy up your Hi, Hoven. Hoven 666. Oh, okay, and release. Okay, and we have just, all right, and from there, you can roll around to lay down on the floor, or you can join me for a seat as we close out here. So just sit comfortably, any comfortable seated position. And just go ahead and close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. Nice full breath in. Open your mouth and let it go as you surrender to your practice. Again, inhaling through your nose. Nice full breath in. Opening the mouth, blowing it out. Take your hands out to the side and namaste your hands. Press them into your heart center and smile and feel blessed. And smile and feel gratitude. And with gratitude for our practice here together in the virtual world, let's offer one Om to seal it in. Inhaling deeply. Oh. Namaste. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you're not on YouTube, you can support me by going there and signing up and giving it a thumbs up. And right there we have playlists for all our original, I think we have 70 videos now. And that's the only place to get them all. So also, if you're able to, please consider supporting me and my ability to make these live streams. There's more information in the video's description on how you can do so. Thank you. Bye.